loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Sayan. That's caught. It's Smith. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a block here by the special teams unit, doing everything they can to keep this a one-possession game, and they come up with a block. What a time for maybe the play of the game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Pulls it in. It's Tate. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Hands off to the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense operating from the pistol. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. In the clear at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Oh, the football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The sure hands. It's Washington. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Finds room at the 30. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Headed for the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they've got him.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayan. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. This time a completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go, crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll hand it off. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Manning. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. It's a quarterback keeper. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes hope to be able to run this clock out of the final minute and secure the W. It's a shotgun run call. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. On the move now. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Simon. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. We go from jubilation to frustration. Touchdown here in overtime, taken off the board. We'll get backed up and have to try it again. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called